The Chinese themselves decided to burn this down for insurance reasons. That facility now we see, I said China Mall, no, it was a death trap. Me, kakrambe who are Chinese for no. They are good people to do business with, but you cannot underestimate any Chinese. This China Mall, we need to put an end to it. I actually spoke about this extensively. But Ghana for no, it do sometime be a edufudia pe and I say a free a day. And na ye nipe be a ye pa the fu ade fu ye pa the fu inti ya bra but majority of us no ye ntumi nkoso. And what's the dia? Ye na ye ho kire Ghana pa na ye pa ade a fu. This a fire destruction ya ye hu na wi e wa santimemu. I say a China Mall ejatom na senia ashono. As I will share pictures no now share a year building na in less than I can say an hour. It to me share any building bia the brick mortar building bia safety. Are there a friend safety? Are there a friend what we call a year quality control and assurance ekomuna? What you are seeing there was already a death trap. Now, the reason why into China Mall we just told moi a few minutes. It to me she a car skeleton a aluminium kwansi want to say every single thing in that mall is synthetic. A debia ne ewo mall biano a highly flammable. A debia ode a ben a jar. It will not take more than 2 seconds. Ijabesuma ebeshi. Senka yeto blocks say lay foundation say you see say a structure that in the first place you ma building engineers ebe inspect ye quality assurance for be inspect ye me sure say this building will bend down to this level just aluminium frames in Kwanaka. Now the reason why I'm making this point and then I say there are two things here. It could be genuine, it could be say electrical problem. It could be say obina mistake in a jatoho, and it could be say the Chinese themselves decided to burn this down for insurance reasons. Me, kakrambe who are Chinese for no. They are good people to do business with, but you cannot underestimate any Chinese. What I saw in this and then I say, first of all, that facility now we see I say China Mall no, it was a death trap. Sa facility way one day ankebe jire gum ama nipa obo nyina be wu. I can assure you for a fact to say the building contractors, engineers, to go and check this structure and all the China malls in Ghana. You check this structure none of them should exist in Ghana today. Say Ghana, di emraso. Send you to me go around ebubunko for dangu say we diner o see a dino non so the road shaha or sanko or making sure say the quality of cement also making sure say this particular specs way has to anke the be China mall say what Ghana musia spread here. We will have to close all of them down. People who can testify say sa China malls no nemua e say wonam earthquake zone unimu utumu say a dino was so shaki. They know. I'm to Kumasi, I'm to crying, I'm to around the nation. Or China, you be China Mobiana room now in you could see you are walking on plastic. And I will not be surprised to say this thing you are seeing here, Siashino. Assassin, they did not buy it, they just leased it. And the idea in United say they are just putting some structure on to make their money to take to China, and whatever happens next, they don't care. Chinese can enter a country, destroy your water, destroy your forest, and even at the point where you are telling them to stop going after them, they are still doing it. Building something like this with fake materials, it is high. And what we just saw here, we need to now go after the institutions that are supposed to make sure. I will not be surprised to say that thing they call China Mall, there's nothing like fire extinguisher. There's nothing like an exit point. There's nothing that will protect anybody if this facility or whatever they have built, calling it a mall, caves in. Nobody will survive tomorrow. They themselves decided to light it up because they are beginning to see, say, their market is dropping. The level of purchase at Ghana for right now, they are beginning to know, say, the kind of things they sell, Ghanaians are beginning to know, say, they are not things that can last. So they are now seeing, say, maybe the amount of imports they are making losses. Don't underestimate the Chinese. And we need to hold our leaders accountable. I saw the KAMA boss hugging the lady, the Chinese owner. That's fine. But the question you need to be asking yourself is, how did this building look at the things left behind? Show the skeleton of the building. This is a death trap. And they have these things scattered around the nation. This burning of the China Mall, we need a fire service to conduct investigations. We need a quality assurance to come in. The Ghana Engineers Architect Association, they need to go in there and conduct investigation. Why should such a thing be called a mall? Why should such a structure be allowed? People be allowed to enter it in thousands. Why should we allow this to happen in Ghana? Because yet Kroma and Amokachi say we are not supposed to build with inferior stuff. We are not supposed to do this. The reason why I do a share in less than 2 hours is because every single thing in there is plastic. The reason why it's here in the Ghana, within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, fire service didn't do it is because majority of our people are patronizing synthetic things from these China malls. Obako obi dem wardrobe it's made out of synthetic material. A TV stand, synthetic material. Akonyo teso, synthetic material. Ube run a carpet, synthetic material. Every single thing in that room is synthetic. Sani pano, jaw to crack them and the whole building will go down in 10 seconds. First, no na a dying shit. A jet to be to obifie, over corona in Konyan, a bit of who's a jas should be, Emma, you can see, say, the wood is still alive. Like you could see, say, in Riani Biwoho. A jet to me shit dying, Uber run that wardrobes to be half a shit. It takes time for buildings to burn. But then it takes less than an hour. Now a whole building is gone down because our system, we have allowed these people to push a lot of things that catches fire easily into the system. In the end, we 10 rooms in Ghana, if you be a 9, a jatoma, answer the fire service in doing a diner shegu form. That is a fact. And China more we senka sebio menoka say senka a brick and now blocks and you see sad way and everything in it basically was built with solid material and the thing just bent down like I had to say rubber.